And we're no, yeah, we're live. So hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm coming to you today with my fourth episode of El-e-vate. Excuse me. And I have with me today Kurtis Blowe. Well, Curtis Barnes, also known as Kurtis Blowe, and he is this fantastic artist. Say hello to everybody, Curtis.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, I met Curtis through another streaming service, and I just love his stuff. It's like kind of funky, kind of I don't know. I think it's a little political at times. Hey Gigi, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Um, Diana, hi. I think you're new.
That's Mama D.
Oh, hey. Um, okay, I'm gonna have a lot of brain farts tonight, so just bear with me. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I think his work is a little political because he likes this Lauren Hill quote. Do you want to tell him what it is?
How you gonna win? I have one right here next to me.
Oh, I was
How you
hoping.
gonna
Oh my
win
God,
when you ain't right
that
within?
within. Yeah, and I mean you can take that anyway, but you can
Yeah,
take it
it could
spiritually
be
too.
spiritual. It could be metaphoric. It
Hey,
could be
Showtime.
physical. Could be healthy. Your healthy lifestyle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It could
Yeah. Yeah.
be a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I like it. And your stuff is like kind of ethnic also, which I love. I absolutely love
Yes,
that.
I
Um,
try. I try. I do have one of the ethnic pieces on me too. I figured you
mhm.
were gonna ask pieces.
Yes, yes, yes.
I do have this one.
Oh yeah, I love that. I
Yes,
love
this
that.
one here with the detail work in it.
Look at that. He's amazing. And that's another thing. Your detail work is like, there's something about it that's similar, but then I'm not similar. It's simple, but at the same time, you throw in those details, and it is like amazing. Hey, Mary,
Appreciate
thanks
that.
for coming in. So, what
Appreciate that.
what first got you interested in art?
I truthfully got into art at a young age. I would doodle on all types of things.
Speak up a little bit.
Paper. I would doodle on paper bags. I
Mm-hmm.
would really just draw on paper, all types of stuff as a kid.
Right.
I remember one time in school, I spent like 90 minutes drawing on the back of a test, and I got in trouble for it. Yeah, 90
Mm-hmm.
minutes. I'm like, and this piece was phenomenal, right? But I got in trouble
Wow.
for it. I've
Of course.
always realized that art was my thing. Art
Yeah.
has always been my thing. Yeah.
That is
So I
so
just
cool.
continue on. I did a lot of little stuff. I say little stuff, but people consider it to be big stuff.
No, it
There was
is.
this
It is. Mm-hmm.
art program here in the city. That was my first job. I was like 15, 16 when I did that. We made things out of Legos, like landmarks in the city, and
Ooh.
we did a calendar together. You know, um, really introductory type things, but fun.
Yeah.
I stopped. I had a little hardship. My mom passed away in 2003, so I had to change, to whatever. When I got into high school, I did photography, picked up art
So did
at
I.
high school again. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to San Francisco for college
Oh
and
wow.
did only a couple of years because I was just a little, too wild for San
Yeah.
Francisco at the time. So
Really,
I
you
had
were
to
too
move
wild for
back.
San Francisco.
I was too wild for San Francisco.
Wow, wow, you were really
So I
wild.
had to move back. I had to move back. I
Hmm.
digress. um, and just picked up art recently. Actually, I think more so heavily during the quarantine. I had, I had always done artwork. I've always done it, but I think it became more prevalent that I needed to do it for bigger purposes. Like more
Right.
so. That's the word. More, harder. You know.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm doing. Me and my best friend, we have a business together. We sell artwork out right outside of her residence.
Uh-huh.
Sister Diane's Art Gallery. It's on Instagram. Um, it's great. We've been doing really great. Yeah, I've just been trying my hardest to just do artwork as much as possible, just because it's helping me with a lot of
Hmm.
healing. You know, I've been
Definitely.
growing in a spiritual light. So, I'm getting more in tune. I'm staying hydrated, doing all types of things,
Hmm.
all types
Hmm.
of good things.
That
And I think
sounds.
art is the reason why I'm doing all those good things.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's 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 getting me to the point of understanding, life.
Yeah. It's. I think that that happens when you create anything, and because it's in you. You know what I'm saying? And when you create, it comes out through the work that you do. So this is really,
Hmm.
it's really amazing that you're able to tap into that. You know what I mean?
Right,
You
right. It's
mentioned, yes,
important.
sir. You mentioned that you used to build things out of Legos, and I find that it's so
Yeah,
interesting. There's an
yeah.
artist.
Those
I
were my
just read an
first
article.
jobs.
Yeah, I just read an article about a guy that does sculptures, Lego sculptures, and he's actually like in a museum. And I'm like, Legos? But
Nice.
it's like you
Oh
can
yeah.
do a lot of things with Legos, you know?
Japan has Lego World.
Oh yeah, we had a Lego World here
Oh,
too for a little while, but
oh yeah.
I never
But
checked it out.
nobody does it. Nobody does it as good as Japan.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine.
Nobody does it as good as Japan. It's
Yeah, they do a lot
beautiful.
of.
It's incredible.
Wow,
Absolutely
wow,
incredible.
yeah, that's great. Now as far as your art, I know that you do other things with it. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Talking about your clothing, your bedding, your you know,
Oh, well, yeah,
your,
yeah,
yeah,
of course.
that's
I
stuffy.
I'm like, wait, what do I do?
What are you what are you talking about?
I also have merchandise as well. I have a
Hmm.
website called Chief X Multiverse.
Yeah, I have it in the
It's a true
description in case.
evolution.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a true evolution.
Hmm.
Um, I'm still working on it. It's still under construction, and that's just because I'm a procrastinator. I think I'm king procrastinator, but I'm trying my hardest to get out of that. I'm breaking
Uh-huh.
free.
Yeah.
So,
No.
um, yeah. So, there is merchandise available, um,
Hmm.
and that's been a hardship too. You really have to let go of this, but it's artwork. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you have to be okay with it being on multiple things brought out in the world like that. On a
Yeah.
monopolized form.
Right. Well, I can tell
Yeah,
you that I've seen like one piece. I think you have something up on Instagram, the leggings.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're beautiful.
Because a lot of the designs are good. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I appreciate
Uh,
it.
I know you feel funny about it being out there, like mass produced or whatever, but it's like wearing a piece of art. That's kind of funky. That's kind of people are
Oh
really
yeah,
going to be into
especially if you
it.
know the person.
Yeah,
If you know the
yeah.
person, you can grab a relationship with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's one of my favorite things. It's growing to be one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I think I want merchandise for myself, and that's how
Hmm.
you advertise. I'm wearing one
Yes.
of the shirts right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell at first, but like when, yeah, at that angle right there, you could actually see the detail. Another thing I wanted to ask, that face is repetitive through a lot of your work. Does it have some special meaning to you?
So way back when I was like a kid,
Hmm.
I did a lot of writing on walls, if you will. Did a lot of writing
Yeah.
on walls that weren't mine.
I come
So
from the graffiti era,
Coach
so I
Chief is
understand. Yeah.
yes. I mean, look at the piece behind me. You know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um, so Coach Chief is him.
Oh.
He is yep, he is Co-Chief. I say Co-Chief Multiverse these days because there's different types of things that have his face, that I've been using it. And
Right.
it's great.
Right.
But Co-Chief was the first. He's my baby.
Hmm.
I have him. He's been everywhere. He's been more places than I'll ever be. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, and that's metaphoric and that's in real life. I've shipped him out to many of places already.
Oh,
And
great.
that's an
Yeah.
accomplishment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Mary
very
in the
happy about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mary in the chat says that when
Um.
she loses weight, she would love the leggings.
Oh, there's two X. I
Yeah.
think two X will work. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say she's, but
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
sizes. There's sizes
Yeah.
available.
Yeah. Hmm. Cool. Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
very
So
beautiful.
Coach Chief
Gigi
has
says your
been.
work is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, it's just me trying to open up my creative side with all of the co-chiefs that I can make. There's many of co-chiefs that can be made.
Uh-huh.
Like I have like just recently I made a flower pot.
Oh, do
Um,
you have it with you?
mhm.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And see, this is what I mean. It's
I'm
like
still working on it.
it's simple, but there's just something about your style that
It's
seems like
signature.
so fluid. Yes, but it's just not that. I mean, anybody could do something repetitively, and it's like, yeah, that's my signature. But there's something about your
Hmm.
style that is like I can't explain it. It's complicated. It's like everybody can't do that. Like people can't mimic you.
I'm,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they might
I'm
look at it
blushing.
and think that they can, but
I'm blushing.
it's just like the flow of the hand. No, no, no. I'm serious. It's like
I appreciate you.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. No problem. It's true. You know. Hey Miranda, thanks for coming in. Um, yeah, Gigi says it's very unique. Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you, Gigi.
So cool. So, do you have any plans for like gallery showings or you know?
Yes. So in the hopeful near future, me and Sister Diane's, which is an art gallery itself,
Mm-hmm.
we are trying to have like a front, a storefront or something, a gallery
Mm-hmm.
space, warehouse space is what I desire to have.
Right, right,
But
right.
who knows what will happen
Yeah.
if it's a warehouse space. I'm just gonna live out of it, honestly, because that's just what I
Mm-hmm.
want in my life. Just a warehouse space where I can work in one corner and sleep in another corner. That's all I want.
Right.
um,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
So yeah,
that's like
we're looking for that.
that would be nice. I just love the idea of like a loft space with that kind of,
Hmm.
idea, that kind of flow to it. That would be
I
like,
love that too.
yeah, yeah. And it's kind of like living your art. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Hmm.
encompasses you. You're surrounded by it, and I mean it's much different than
Hmm.
having it just in a house or a room or whatever. But it's like if you have this
Right.
space that it's your workspace and your live space, and it's all about your art, that's like a dream come true, you know?
It really is. It
Yeah,
truly is.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I want to go to a different state with that, but I need to make Grand Rapids. You know, I need to do something for Grand Rapids because Grand Rapids deserves to have a person like me. I don't need to go to a different city and
Right.
represent when I can make something
Yeah.
I can do right here, you know. And that took a lot.
That's
That took a
yeah.
lot because
Mhm.
I hated this city.
Mm.
I despise being, you know, here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, you have to grow up.
Yeah.
You
I
have to
think
know
that's
what's
what it is for you.
feasible for the world
Yeah.
and yourself. Yeah.
That's so nice to hear because a lot of people, it's like their main thought is that, they just want to get away. They want to get away. But by you staying in the area that you're from, I'm just thinking about youth, and like what an
Oh, yeah.
inspiration you can
Right.
be, you
Right.
know. And that's
Yeah.
like, I mean, because that's perfect to like just live your life doing something that you enjoy. And it's like, it's not work,
Absolutely.
it's not work anymore. And I think
The
that,
youth, yeah.
yeah, everybody could benefit from that.
Youth is a good component. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Because there are
And
a
you're
lot of
right.
kids,
A lot of people can, but the youth.
yeah, a lot of kids like they're limited as to what they think they can be, but the thing is that I think it's important for kids especially to believe that they can be whatever they want to be. It's like, I don't know, people push government jobs and that kind of thing, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But
Right.
there's I think everybody has some sort of creativity inside. Now, you might not want to do that for a living, but
hmm
it's like if you do, it's like you can be the message. And I'm not pushing it on you, but I'm just saying you can be the message that if you do want to do
Who
that,
knows? This could be
it's
this is
like,
a message. This is a word.
well, those numbers. Wait. No, this weekend,
What,
I
444?
got yes, I got those exact numbers. Like, yeah, this weekend, and I'm like, oh,
That's
and I think
probably
it's,
because you're interacting with me. That's because we're doing this today. That makes a lot
but
of sense to
before,
me. That just
yeah,
that's a reassurance for me actually.
right before
That's
I
a
met you.
reassurance for me actually.
Yeah, right before I met you
Oh,
in
before
Mama
you met me,
D's. Well, that's the first time I got
you got
444 because I never get
wow.
that number. Never, ever, ever. Usually I get the ones or sometimes the twos and maybe sometimes even the threes. But that was the very first time that I got 444. And then that very next Monday, I think it was, I was in Mama D's and I met you. And you mentioned that those were your numbers. Because I looked at it and I'm like, 444, you know. And I just didn't, I'm like, oh, well, that's not relevant,
That's
Then
incredible.
I met you.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. So that
That
was
is incredible.
mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of reassuring things going on right now.
Right. Yeah.
I love the number 444.
Mm-hmm.
I put it
Does
in
it
my
have a
work.
special meaning? Does it have a special meaning to you, or is that just something that came to
I've grown to have multiple meanings for it, but the main meaning is just that my mom, you know, all the people that were ahead of me, trying to tell me what I need to do, what I really need to
you?
do, and what I need to focus on. They're telling me that I'm on the right track. They're telling me I'm doing the
Oh,
right thing, and it
oh,
just every day it happens. It could happen multiple times in a day,
mm-hmm.
but every day it happens, and with it happening so frequently now, this is the first time in my life that this has happened in this year that the 444 has come in my life like this. And it's so
Okay,
frequent that I can't really just ignore it. You know what I mean? I can't ignore
mm-hmm.
it. It's a rare number. You
Yeah,
know, it's not every day that
yeah,
444 pops up, you know, or does anything.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Um, Mind blowing at it. So I had to research it, and it only makes sense. It only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've always been yearning for a connection with my mom after her passing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm starting to get that. I'm not really there yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
getting
Cool.
there. Meditation and
Definitely.
hydration.
Yes. Yes. Very important. Very important. Yeah. I'm big on water, and I don't meditate as much as I used to, but I really do want to get back to that.
I'm drinking margarita. I'm drinking margarita tonight, but
But
we'll
yeah.
worry, we'll
Yeah.
worry about water. We'll worry about water later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So cool. Yeah. I'm glad that we were able to do this because I definitely want. I mean,
I'm
I
happy.
think you're great. I think that your work is like really, really special. And I think that you come out in your work. Do you know what I mean? It's
Thank you.
like,
Yes,
yeah, and even just your background right there. It's like, that is amazing. It's like, it's
appreciate it.
beautiful, and like I said, there's a simplicity, or you look at it and you think there's a simplicity to it. But
Hmm.
then you look at the blending and the different colors and the dimensions that pop out. And it's like,
As
that's
you
not
go.
easy.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's not easy,
Did you
but I
have
mean,
any?
it's starting to become more and more able to do. I'm able to do it more accessible, mentally accessible,
Right,
physically
right.
accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Second
Did
nature.
was there any one person that you can pinpoint that kind of like pushed you in the direction of art or creating, or
Not anyone that's personal.
Okay,
Jean-Michel Basquiat is by far one of my favorites.
mine too.
I'm so in love with everything. Um, Very tragic how he passed.
Yes.
However, I'm sure while he was living, he had the best time of his life. And it shows.
Mm-hmm. Right.
His work shows. And his work is prevalent still to this day. And his name will still go on
Mm-hmm.
centuries later on. Just like
Yes.
Rembrandt, just like all of the others.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
by far one of my favorite, by far one of my favorite artists. I named my dog after him. Wait, what am I talking about?
Like you did.
I named my cat and I named my cats after famous photographer and a famous painter, Ernie Barnes and Gordon Parks. But
Oh, okay. I
I
know
was
Gordon
going
Parks.
to I was
I
I
gotta
was
look
I
up
was
Bernie
going to
Barnes
name
now.
my dog after Basquiat, but maybe the next dog.
I was gonna say you have another pet coming. You know, that's all that means.
Yes, I wouldn't mind having another one. Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm writing Bernie Barnes down because I have to look him up now.
Oh, Ernie Barnes is the artist that did the Good Times
Oh, I know
picture,
his.
the Good
Okay,
Times painting.
yeah, yeah, I know. I've
He
seen.
did all of the ones that, yep, all of the ones that the older son did. Those were all his paintings.
Right. I have a friend that has one of
Anytime
his
he would
pieces.
showcase his,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. Nice. All right, I'm gonna have to look him up. I
he
know
does
him.
these really elongated. He does
Mm-hmm.
these elongated, bodies. And when he
Yeah.
sent that image, that the Good Times image is them all dancing in some type of little, juke joint
Right.
or something. But everybody's
Mm-hmm.
got these big lips, long bodies, and they're,
Yes,
it's
yes,
amazing.
yes.
It's beautiful.
His
It's
work
beautiful.
moves. Yeah, yeah.
He's
Cool.
amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the kids that are jumping on the mattress. That's one of my
Oh,
favorite
okay.
paintings of his.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Nice, nice,
But
nice.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was saying, yeah, I'm so glad that you were able to come in. I'm so glad that I could, expose you to more people. I can't wait
That's
until your
amazing. I
website
appreciate this.
is completed because I mean, people need to wear your they need to wear your art, you know. So
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
they
do
need to
more and
experience.
more. Yeah, they need to see more. I'm working on tirelessly on, on this website, but I should be done with it soon by the summertime. I have a goal to finish it before my birthday. Um,
Okay.
so and that's next month. So I have no
Oh,
time
okay.
off.
Cool. Cool. Definitely. I put the website in the description, and I also put your Instagram in the description. I'm gonna put
Thank you.
Sister Diane's. After this is over, I'm gonna make it private and add that to it. And yeah, this was really nice. Thank you so much.
I
you
appreciate it.
know,
Yes, of course, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
hey, no
Appreciate
problem.
everyone that joined.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's like some people look and they don't
Thank
come in
you.
the chat because I think there's like three people in the chat,
It's
but
okay.
there's others watching. And this will be
It's all
up,
right.
and I'm definitely gonna push it because that's what I do. That's what this channel is all
That's
about.
amazing.
Just promoting up and coming or sometimes even existing creatives that have something new going on. And
Hmm.
yeah, so I'm so glad that you were able to
It's
come in
amazing.
today. Thank you.
Thank you so
All
much for
right,
having me.
no problem. And hopefully, I'm going to have you back again because I want to keep tabs on
As
what you're
as
doing.
time goes,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see how that
Yeah.
goes. I'm
So I want
excited
to,
for that.
yeah, yeah, cool. So I want to thank
It's all
everybody for
about
coming in the
progression.
chat. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know. I
Level up.
just yes, 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 yes. And I think that's going to come from
Elevate.
you guys.
Elevate.
Exact. That's what the name's about. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So,
I love it.
yeah, thanks again for coming in. And I'm going to sign off now. And I want to thank everybody for coming in the chat. And all you shy people that didn't want to
Thank
say
you
anything,
to everybody
thank you for
that's
being here.
there. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I love you.
Hey,
All right.
Showtime.
Thank you, G Free. Take care.
Okay, you too.
See ya.
Talk
Take
to you
care.
soon. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.